we were able to find a room for rent. And so we were staying there. And God was just beginning to do a lot of things. My relationship just was growing. And I remember, God speaks heavy through dreams through me. And so I kept seeing like Amazon, 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 Amazon. And I told my husband, I'm like, God is telling you to work at Amazon. But he was working at this other job because at the room for rent, there was somebody there who I guess was a millionaire. And he had a business, and he had my husband join, but it was commission based. And it was like you weren't like guaranteed to get it. And I was just like, I don't know if that's a good idea, because what if we don't get it? Then we're waiting weeks and weeks and weeks. And so we need to get a job where you're guaranteed to get money. And so my husband's work ethic was still not really there. Our desire was to do a lot of church things, but our family was crumbling. First ministry. And I knew that that is very important. So we couldn't find a place. Like, that's just the best way to explain it, Being at the room for rent, because my husband wasn't getting money, we weren't able to pay, and so we had to leave. And we were given grace by the church we were at. They paid a hotel for us for I think it was like a week. But afterwards we were in our car. We were sleeping in our van. And literally at this point, I'm just like, there's nothing that we can really do. My husband was trying to get us a hotel. He was door dashing there in Florida. But what ended up happening was the brakes, I think it was either the brake pads or something, snapped, and we almost got into an accident. But we were able to get the car to stop. And then we had to somehow, because we were sleeping, and the cop knocked on the window, because where we were, all the stores were closed. And he was like, you're going to have to like go somewhere where there was a 24-hour fitness a little bit down the street. He was like, if you can go there, then you won't get bothered and get a ticket or your car towed. So we figured out a way with the brakes to drive this car to the 24-hour fitness. And we were there like for weeks, but we were homeless. Like, we had no house. We were in a car. I would say during that time, that's really where humility had came, because you have to go in these stores, use the bathroom, change in there. At the time it was just my daughter, and I was pregnant with my second daughter at this time as well. So around this time, I'm in my third trimester, pregnant, in a car, with my 1-year-old. And I'm just praying to God. I'm like, God, please help us. What are we gonna do? We're screwed. We have like, and at this point, I'm praying that God just blesses us with finances. But I thought to myself, I'm like, we're not wise with it. If God blessed us with big finances, I don't think we would have been wise with it. And so sometime you're gonna have to reap what you sow. But during that time, he had grace. One of the persons at the church we were at, they was a mechanic, and they messaged us and said, Holy Spirit told me to tell you to fix your brakes for free.
Wow.
Yeah. But we had to wait, because he had to order the part. So in that time, you really had to sit there. You had to accept it.
Yeah.
Even in that moment, God had grace.